Do you ever suffer from stinky shoes or clothes? Do you feel like you wash your clothes again and again and for some reason the smell won't leave? Well, I have just the thing for you. Hello YouTube. First things first, if you have a moment right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like at the very end. All right, well, let's get started. I'm gonna give you a quick overview over the different kind of sweat that we have. There's an eccrine gland as well as an apocrine gland. And the eccrine releases more of the salty type of sweat. They're kind of like all over your body. If you have like a little forehead sweat, doesn't usually smell. Now the apocrine is the one that actually smells. It releases a protein within its sweat. Now the bacteria feed on this protein, and the bacteria is what releases the odor. If you've been hiking or backpacking for a long time and you've had to hand wash your clothes because laundry facilities are kind of hard to get to, you might start noticing a smell sticking to your clothes after some time, and that's because it's really hard to wash all that bacteria out of it. This also may happen if you just have workout clothes and you have been washing them in a washer, but just for some reason it's holding on to the smell. Either way, there's a really good way to neutralize the smell, and that is baking soda. That's right, just what you have in your kitchen, a simple old baking soda. Baking soda works by reacting with strong acids or bases. The body odor that you experience is actually a strong acid. Baking soda reacts with it, reduces it, and neutralizes the odor. When I'm traveling and I don't have access to a sink or a bucket to soak my clothes in, then I'll end up using a gallon Ziploc bag in order to wash my clothes. This is also helpful if you're just camping or hiking, and you also need to do this because this can go with you anywhere. So you just put your clothes that smell in there. Put a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Depends on how smelly it is. I kind of eyeball it. I've done this a few times, so. All right, then what you need to do next is add water until it's all fully covered. You can put a couple drops of soap in here. I usually use a Dr. Bronners Castile soap, and Ziploc it, pushing out as much air as you can. Once this is sealed, sit there and agitate it around. You agitate it for about a minute, and after you've done it for a minute, you let it sit for 2 hours. Okay, now that it's been 2 hours, you can go ahead and open it up. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna dump out all the dirty water, rinse it a few times, and then wring out and hang your stuff to dry. Now, once you're finished, you have beautiful, fresh smelling socks to wear. However, you don't wanna go throw your old stinky shoes on because it's just gonna start smelling back again. So now it's time to work on the shoes. So the way to do that is remove the liners. I've used these for over 600 miles, so they've got a lot of wear and tear on them. They're quite used. Then cover it with baking soda, and you can like move it around to try to get it into all the pores. Make sure it's fully covered. And like so. Then you can put some in your shoes. I just got a lot on this one, so I'm just dumping the excess in here. But you can keep that well covered. And then what I do is I make sure I get it around inside the shoe and shake it around a bit. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it like move around inside, and I just make sure I kind of coat all the edges. Just like that. Now you're gonna let this sit overnight. So once it's in the morning, you can take your insoles and bring them to a trash can or outside in order to dust them off. So go ahead and don't be shy and bang them around a bit. Try to get as much powder as you can off of them. That's why outside's also really good because you don't have to worry about this kicking around your house, but it works here. So knock off as much as you can. Don't worry about getting all of it off. It is a deodorizer, it will be fine. So you can just let it be. Now you can stop and smell your shoes, and if they smell great, then we did our job. While I was on the Camino, I often helped people alleviate their odor in their shoes with this method. They called it the magic powder. Interesting enough, but they loved it and they thought it was a miracle. I hope this tip was helpful for you. If you guys have other tips or other suggestions on how you can reduce odor from your clothes or from your shoes, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, thank you.